Thank you very much for being with us. We really do appreciate it. Today we are going to present to you the Kentix Multisensor-LAN with power over Ethernet. This Multisensor-LAN allows us to detect many things in our telecommunication room, in our server room. So the multisensor, you can see it here. The multisensor, it is this one. And then this one, it is powered by a power over Ethernet injector and powers the sensor that it is the water sensor. This water sensor has a cord, a rope. We are using a 10 meters cord to detect water. So we have it here, and we have here this humid to detect the water, and then we have here water as well, this container with water. So the first thing that we are going to see is what the multisensor is able to detect. So it is able to detect room temperature. We can put it on centigrades or Fahrenheit. We have it here on centigrades. So we can put it configure on centigrades or Fahrenheit. Right now the threshold is 30 grade centigrades. Then the humidity, we can measure the humidity on the telecommunication room, the telecommunication server. The threshold right now we have it at 50%. Right now it's 46.2. The dew point is 14.1. We have 2 steps for early detection. Really, this is very important on a telecommunication room to have early fire detection. We can detect motion, if there's motion, if there's vibration on the telecommunications room. So these are the parameters that we can measure. As you can see here, we have a little motion because there's the air conditioning and it moves a little bit here. Well, we don't see it, but for sure it is moving. So now we are going to go to the water alarm. So you can see it here, it is green. So we have 2 ways to detect that we have any water: through the sensor itself, and then second is to the rope. We will go and see the sensor itself. Here we have the sensor. This is the sensor. If you go here on the top, you will see a green and when there's humidity, water, it will go on red. So it is here, and then you can see here on the back the detection zone. So now what I am going to do, if you can see the water alarm is in green. You can see it here, it is in green. And now we are going to move this to the cloth that has water, little water. And as I put it, you can see that it is an alarm. So right now, the water sensor, it is on the wet cloth, and you can see that it is still alarm. I am going to take it out of the wet cloth, and you can see how fast it went to green. I will do it again so you see it. I will put it back to the wet cloth, and you can see there it is there, the wet cloth. So we have, and then when it is the wet cloth, we can see here that it went to red. You can see here, you can see it is red. So So that's the sensor itself. So I am going to take it out of the wet cloth, and it went to green. So you see how fast the sensor detects water. In this case, we have a wet cloth, and it really detects very, very fast. So now we will go to the rope, to the cord. So we have here, the yellow is a 10 meters cord, a rope, and we have just taken about 1 meter. So, and here we have a water container, you can see here. So what I am going to do is to put it on the water. It is on the water, and you will see that there is an alarm. I still have it on the container, the rope. It is still in the container, and you can see that it is on red. Now I am going to take it off, the cord from the water, and immediately it goes to green. You see how fast it went to green because I took it. Now I am going to do it back again to the water container. I will put it in the water container. It alarms, and then I will take it out, and it went red. Excuse me, it went green. So you have it here. And there are 3 alarms. One, it is this little alarm that goes from green to red. Then it is the second is the sound alarm. So you have the sound alarm. And the third is the email. It sends you an email. So you can see here the email that it sends, where it detects the room temperature, the humidity, the dew point, and all. And then here we have the water alarm. So we receive immediately after we have an alarm, we receive an email that tells us that we are having a problem on our telecommunications room, on our server room, so we can take action immediately. We can take action right away. So, in resume, we can say the multi-sensor help us to detect many parameters on our telecommunications room, and it helps us to detect as well as water through the water sensor and the water cord, the water rope. So in case there's any problem on our telecommunications room, on our server room, we can do immediate action to resolve whatever is going on. So it does not happen minutes, hours, days that we take action. So immediately after whatever is going on our telecommunication room, on our server room, we take action. Thank you very much for being with us.